welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you because I thought, why not make some tags? So normally I'm just getting my address off this because I don't think you guys want that. Yeah, normally what I do with the scroller boxes is I do little shadow boxes, but today we're not going to do that. I'm actually going to break it down and we're going to turn it into some tags. So that's what we'll do. So I'm just going to cut all these side bits off, and I'm going to use some different papers from GMC Designs, as well as I'm going to use the new stamps from GMC Designs, so the button ladies, and I think I'm going to bring in the Stampermentals ones as well. So yeah, definitely. Right, I'm just going to cut that because that's a bit big. And then what we're going to do is I'm just going to cut these into tag shapes, and I will straighten them all. We're going to have thin tags, wide tags, all sorts of different tags. So I'm thinking that we'll do 4. No, let's do 5. And then I think we should be good to go from there. So I'm just going to go around and straighten all of these up because my cutting is terrible. So you don't have to use scissors for this. You could use a trimmer for it. But yeah, I'm being very lazy today and I can't be bothered. So we are doing it this way. And if anything, it just makes it more rustic, doesn't it? So I just want it to be just a little bit straighter than what it is, if I can. Okay, and then just across there and across there. So these are all going to be different sizes, which is awesome. But I thought we'd use some of the scrap papers from some different paper collections for our base, and I want to back these tags as well. So so the plainer papers we'll use for the backing. So yeah, so let's see what we can come up with. And I've already done all of my ephemera, so I've got the stamps, I've stamped lots of images, I've coloured them all in, they've all been fussy cut, and they're all ready to go. So yeah, right, I'm going to keep these bits of 4 dimension, and then I'm just going to get rid of these little scrappy bits here because we really don't need those bits. Although they would, if you put them in some texture paste, they would look quite cool as texture, but we're not going to do that. So the paper pads that I pulled out of my stash is the Paint It Funky papers, the Blooming Bright papers, and the Delightful Dotty papers, because I thought they all went quite nicely together. So let's grab some paper out. So we've got this nice plain paper, so that can go on the back. I definitely want some of that one, and I definitely want some of that one. So those are the papers I'm going to use from that collection. And then from the Blooming Bright collection, we've got some really nice papers. Actually, I'm going to have this orange one. I think I'm just going to have that one actually. Oh, no, I want the bottom of this one as well. So we'll have that. Okay, so there's that. And then, so I'm just grabbing a selection out. I'm not going to use all of them, but I thought if we grabbed a selection out, we could, oh, actually, I've got one there that's already been used. For some reason, I put it in the wrong one. Definitely use that one. And yeah, let's use the scrappy bits, so, and those bits as well. So let's see where we go with these. So the first thing I want to do is I want to back them all. So I did get this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab, well, I was going to grab my glue, but I can't seem to see it anywhere. Oh, there it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop some glue all over this. I'm going to do it off camera because my address is slightly still showing. So if I just pop the glue all over it. Okay. And then if we turn that over, I'm going to stick, will it fit on there? So if it fits on there, awesome. And look at that, it does. Right, okay, so there's that one. So that's the back of that one done. So I'm just going to cut that off and leave that to dry, and we'll cut it down in a moment. Then let's do the same with this one. So again, and then this just makes it so that we can actually write onto the yeah, we can write onto the tags to whoever they're for. So yeah, right. So that's those two. So we've got 3 left. So let's have a look, see what. Oh, I'm wondering. Yeah, let's do this top bit. Where did I put my glue? There it is. So let's put lots of glue on. Oh, I'm trying not to drop it. Okay, so there's that one. Okay. So leave that to dry for a little bit. I'm just going to move that out of the way. Oh, and we have this one, which is nice. Yeah, let's do this. Now you'll see that my tags are definitely not straight, but I quite like that. I think it just gives it a rustic look. So right, there's that one. And then the last piece, I do have this. So yeah, let's use that. Oh, it doesn't quite fit there, so we'll have to do it the other way. Okay, and again, just putting plenty of glue down, and then stick that on there. Right, so, and then I'm just going to cut around it like that, and then let's bring them all back, and we're going to just tidy them up. I'm going to do the same thing for the front, so we're just going to coat them in paper. The good thing about our lovely Julia's papers is that they all go together lovely, which is just fantastic. So I love that. So we can use all 3 of these together. Actually, I could have pulled out some of the others, but these were the ones that took my fancy. So you can buy these in a bundle from Hochanda, not Hochanda, sorry, the craft store. They used to be called Hochanda, but yeah, it's now the craft store. I will leave links in the description box below, so do check that out. Yeah, where you can get all of these from if you haven't already. There's also some other lovely ladies here on YouTube working with these gorgeous stamps and products, so yeah, definitely worth checking them out, because honestly they're super talented. So yeah, so I'm just going to go all the way around like so, like this, making sure that we are all, yeah, nice and trimmed. So I think my scissors, these big ones, need sharpening, so I'll have to get my big sharpener out of the kitchen. It's actually attached to my tin opener. I have an electric tin opener, so which makes life so much easier. Right, okay, so let's get rid of these little bits. Right, so there is that. Now I do have some cord, which was just off to the side, which I've used in a previous video, so I'm thinking let's bring that in. I'm going to bring in the 3 colours there and use them for the holes, so put them off to the side. Okay, so let's see what we've got. So this is what we have so far. Looking great. So that is going to be where we do all of our writing on. So now what I want to do is want to look at the pieces and work out what we're going to stick on the front. And now I'm loving these flowers, so I'm going to do this one with the flowers. So it's basically we're doing exactly the same as what we did with the back to the front, because I'm wanting to cover everything in paper first, because by covering everything in paper, it's going to make our life so much easier when it comes to getting our bits of ephemera out. And by ephemera I mean all my coloured images. So, oh look, I broke another nail. Oh no, I keep breaking my nails, guys. This is not fair. I don't want to break my nails, but they are on a break, so let's just, oh, poor nail. Anyway, I think I might end up just going to the shop, you know, and getting some nice nails put on. Anyway, I don't think you were here to hear about my nails. Oh, I wanted to leave this to dry before cutting. Never mind. So that's our first tag. Now you'll notice I haven't done the tag edges, and I just thought, you know what, I'm going to do it right at the end once we've got the everything on. So now that I've done that, I'm just going to cut a bit off that end, turn it around, and do the same amount on the other end. Oh, and then what I'm going to do, move all of these, is I'm going to get my hole punch. I'm going to put a hole in. So, oh, can't do it with that hand, right? And then we're going to grab a length of, where's my smaller scissors? There they are. A length of this one, a length of this one, and a length of this one. It doesn't have to be the same. We're just grabbing lengths, like so. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop these through that hole like so, and then I'm going to pop all of that through there like that. So there is our strings, and then just because I was just going to cut them down, so there it is. So that's our first tag, and then by the time we put one of the ladies on, or some of the like the extra little stamps and stuff, that's just going to look absolutely beautiful, isn't it? So there's that one. So let's have a look. I do have some more of this paper, so I think let's use it because it is a gorgeous paper. So I'm going to just go around like that, and then we're going to stick this on here. Like so. Hi Lucy. Okay, and then we're going to do the same again, but what I'll do is I'm not going to do the card, and I'm not going to do the corners and stuff on this. I'm just going to trim around it, and then I'll go off camera to do those bits, because I don't think you want to see me do those. Right, next one, as soon as I saw these, I definitely wanted one with those roses on, so let's do that. So again, I'm just going to stick it on. Now I've got glue strings everywhere because I've got my glue gun on, because I've just previously done a video, so yeah, there's glue strings everywhere and they're a bit annoying. So I'm just going to cut this around again. So there's that one. So I'll put that off to the side because we no longer need that. And that leaves us with two left. So let's have a look. Oh, dropping everything. Let's have a look. Let's see what we have, what papers we have. Now I have this one. But actually, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I want it on there, but I might have it on that one. Yeah, let's have it on this one. Okay, so I'm just, again, lots of glue. I'm not sure how this is going to go yet. We'll find out as it's as we cut it out, but hopefully it won't look too bad. So just like that. Right, so this will give us an idea. Oh, that actually looks really nice. So yeah, pleased with that. Right, last tag, let's have a look. Loving these. Oh no, actually I'm thinking let's go with this yellow. So just grab my glue. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the camera. And I'm going to go and put the cord and holes and the corners and everything onto these, and then once I've done that, I will come back and we'll start building them up. So, oh, that looks lovely, doesn't it? Right, so I will be back in a second, guys. So I'm back. I've done all of that. Right. Oh, breaking my light now. Right. I feel like we're quite dark, right? So I've just got my glue gun off to the side. Let me just grab a glue stick out, because I've got some buttons here, and when I say some, I mean loads. But what I'm thinking is at the top of each of the cords, I'd like to pop on a button, so I'm just gonna, I've got some glitter ones that I put in here. Actually, it doesn't really matter as long as we've got nice pretty buttons. So I need 5. That should do. Okay, so let me just pop my lid back on. So, and move that off to the side. And when I say side, I mean on the floor. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am just going to take one of the buttons, just put a little bit of yeah, glue gun on, and there you go. I've also picked out all of my ladies that are going to be on these as well, so yeah. But yeah, I just thought how nice, what a nice little touch it would be, and just to add on a little button onto the top. So that's what we're doing. So now that I've done that, what we're going to do next is I want to do some stamping. So I've got the Stamplimentals stamps out, and one of them, edition 3 I think it is like sewing bits and pieces, which is just fabulous. So this one here, so I'm thinking that we'll use that, and I'm even tempted to use the sentiments on this one as well. So I'm just going to grab my ink out, and I'm actually just going to come in with my VersaFine Clair ink. And I'm not going to put this on a block because I don't want it perfect. I'm just going to pop it on, ink on, and then I just want to put some interest behind, so just like that. Yeah, perfect. And I want to do that to all of them, so we're going to be treating them all more or less the same. I need to keep the ladies together with who they're meant to be with, and the reason for that is because I will forget. So yeah, so let's do this one. I'm just liking that little bit of stamping in the background. So yeah, and I think stamping in the background can really, really add to your piece. So that's what we're sort of doing here. And just, yeah, like say, I'm not really thinking about it. We're sort of like doing a little production line here, aren't we? Okay, and then this one. Oh, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Right, oh, look at that, I've got ink all over me and all over my t-shirt. Never mind. Okay, I need to stamp this off. What can I stamp? Oh, do you know what? I'm just going to come in with this, and we're just going to create a bit of a background. Why not? Why waste all of that gorgeous ink? Okay, so there's that. Now, I do want these sentiments out, so I've just grabbed them. I'm also going to grab a block just to put these on, so I'll put one on each side, and we'll use them in a bit. Okay, so let's start off with this one. So the first thing I want to do is actually add in, I think, some of this. So I'm just going to add that down there. I'm not going to do too much to these because I just don't feel like we need to. Yeah, so just that there, and then just going to trim that down. And then we have our girl. I do feel like she needs to be inked up, so I am going to use this. This is Shell Pink, and it is a pigment ink from Ranger. I actually got it in a kit that I bought from Positively Paper Crafts, so it is nice to get it used. But then I've used the wrong yeah, pink. Right, nice. Okay, I should have got my lighter pink out, but never mind. I think it still goes really nicely. Let's pop her on some dimension because we have it here, so we may as well use it. So I'm just going to go all the way down there, and then just going to use my glue gun just because I have it there, it's on, so why not? And then I'm just gonna pop her, yeah, just there. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so there she goes, just there. And then she is just ready for her sentiment. Yeah, I think so. How cute is that? Oh, I like that. Right, okay, so there's that one. So then with this one, let's have a look. I'm just sort of having a look to see what's in my drawer of trims, because I do have, we've got some pom-pom trim, which I think I'm going to use. So that's going to go just across the bottom there. Where did I put my glue sticks? There they are. So I'm just going to put a line across there, like that, and then stick this in. And it just adds that little extra detail. And I mean, I have these things in my stash, so it seems silly not to use them. I'm going to come in with my brown and vintage this up. So let's have a look, see if I've got a brown. Whichever one I see first is the one I'm going to use. Walnut stain. Right, might be a bit too dark, but it's okay. Right, so I'm just going to go around her like so. And I'm also going to go around the tag as well, because this one we're going to have vintage. Okay, so there's that. And then we're just going to bring that in around our edges like so. And it just ties it all in together. So inks can be your best friends when it comes to stuff like this. And I think, again, perfect as is. So I'm just going to use my glue gun. And I really am just using it just because it's there. No other reason than that. You can use any glue that you want. Okay, so there is that one. So, I'm going to stick my hand. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous as well. So I'm going to just pop these two just off to the side. I've got a few other bits that I might add on. Yeah, but I'm thinking not to overcomplicate things. Right, I'm going to go with the pink again for this one. So let's go around, and this time I'm going to go around the tag as well with the pink. Okay, so, oh, do you know what? I wasn't even getting any. It was just what was on the brush. Oh, how silly of me. Right, next time, guys. I thought it didn't look as good. Right, make sure that your little plastic lid is off. Right, so I'm just going around. You can't really see it that well. I can see it because, like, obviously I'm doing it. So I don't really know if this is actually adding anything to it, but I'm going to go with it. Right, okay, so we just put that on. And then we have, and I want to add some of these on. I'm thinking just down there. Okay, just to sort of bring in that blue. Right, and then I'm just going to cut this down. She's going to go just there like that. Okay, loving it. I think it's looking gorgeous. And then I'm just going to pop her there. So, like so. Okay, so there's that one. Like I said, this is a quick video actually today. Definitely going to have that on. Yeah, I just once you've got all of your images coloured, it really is so simple to just bring things together. The best thing to do, and one of the things that I highly recommend every time I make cards or I do this, is don't overthink it. Just, if you like it, just do it. Don't just think, oh, well, what about that one? What about this one? Honestly, just do it. Because you find that I did this, but I think I'm going to put that on a card instead, because I think I prefer that for a card. Okay, so this is quite swirly whirly. Oh yeah, why not? I quite like that, so let's do that. And then put some glue on. Okay, like so. And then I'm gonna, yeah, do you know what? I'm gonna vintage this one up as well. So coming in with my walnut stain, I'm just going to go around the image. I don't think I'll do the tag though. Let's see what it looks like once I've got the brown on. Maybe just down the bottom, so like so. So not all the way up, just a little bit. Yeah, I like that. Right, okay, so let's glue that down. Okay, I'm just flinging everything. I want her to sort of be floating. Right, okay, so that's that one. And then the very last one, I actually don't think I want to do much to this one at all. So I'm going to come in with the pink. But first of all, do I want any more trims? Oh, I quite like this black one. I might use that black trim all the way around. So let's get all that out and let's move all of this because we don't actually need that now. But what I'm thinking is, let's just put a line of glue all the way around, and then I'm just going to stick this in on like this. And yeah, why not? So like I say, we have this, we've got this stuff in our stash. We should be using it. We really, really should be. So I'm going to do the same down this side. And use another big piece, so make sure those are facing outwards. Oh, like so. Okay, there we are. Oh, I think that looks gorgeous. And then I'm just going to put a little bit just along this bit here. Okay, so just in there like that, and then I'm just going to trim that off. So there it is. And then we need to do, right, I don't need that now, so let's pop that away. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put her up on some dimension. So I want a couple of bits of dimension. So again, using my glue gun only for the reason that it is there. No other reason than that. I'm just going to cut it sort of these edges off, and it should fit on there nicely, and it does. So okay, so like that, and then bring in the tag, and she's just going to sit on there like that. So she's not having any ink to her, she's just going to stay as she is. Right, okay, so that is those done. So let's pop our bits and pieces away so that we've got, so it just looks that little bit tidier on our desk, and so that we can actually, you know, lay our pieces out. Right, these I'm going to pop it back into the folders, but I'll do that once we've finished. Now I do need some white cardstock. Right, let me just look at this, all this mess. Right, I need my rag, which was somewhere, and it is just here. I'm just going to spray this ink up because we don't want this to go everywhere, do we? Right, okay, so there we have it. We're a little bit tidier, so we can actually be able to lay our tags out and see what else we need to do. So I'm making sure that you can see. So there they are. I mean, they're just looking fab, aren't they? They're looking fabulous. Oh, I have these buttons, which I'm very tempted, yeah, to have over here. So yeah, we're going to pop some buttons on, because why not? Okay. Just making sure I've got plenty of glue on to stick them on. There we go. I like that. Need some more glue in there because I'm thinking I've got some little tiny buttons just up here that we can sort of have just coming down there. Ah, I like that. I'm wondering whether to have the buttons. Well, I'm saying I'm wondering, then I'm just going to go for it. So I'm just going to put 3, just because I felt like 3 would look nice on this one. And then, okay, now I have got glue strings, but I'm not too worried about those, just because I'll get my heat tool and that will take them off for me. So I'm just popping these buttons on all the way around her, just because I have them. It's today actually is been quite a stash busting day, which has been lovely. Right, yeah, I like that. So let's pop them away. We don't need them anymore. Now I do have these buttons that are part of the stamps. Could have that there, which actually would look quite nice. Yeah. And then maybe, yeah, I like that. So let's have a look. No, I don't want any buttons on that one or that one. I think it's just that end one. So again, just because I have it there, I'm just going to use my glue gun. I'll trim that down. Okay, and then, right, there. Oh, I love that. I don't think I want to add anything else actually. I think I'm going to leave them as they are. So let me just grab out some a scrap white cardstock. So that should do. Okay, and we need what, 2, 3, 4, 5, what do you call them? We need 5 sentiments. I'm going to just grab my VersaFine Clay, and it's only because this literally is super juicy. So I'm not sure how this is going to go on this paper, because this paper is actually textured. And it seems to work. So, okay. And then let's do 2 of this one. 1 and 2. And then just off to the side of me, I've got this shimmer embossing powder, which I would like to use. So it's an Aurora one, so it should make it nice and glittery, and it also dries it really quickly as well, because it's like a clear one. So let's I should use my embossing buddy, but I didn't know I was going to do it. Hi. Right, let's heat that up. And I'm just going to heat from the back. So it should give a nice, I've changed it to the front because it's just quicker. And it should give a nice glittery effect. I really don't use my embossing powders enough. I absolutely love embossing powders as well. And yeah, I think I need to start using them a lot more, because they just look so beautiful. So I don't know if you can see, but it gives that the Aria sort of, yeah, look to them. I know what I'm trying to say, but it's just not coming out, guys. Right, why am I doing that? Right, so I'm just gonna take this, put this away. Oh, not doing very well here. Right, let's grab the brush. I'm not even going to attempt to say, because it'll come out wrong, like it did on my live. Right, okay. So just getting all of that in there. Right, okay, so now that I've done that, let's cut them out. And I am literally just going to fussy cut them out. I'm not going to do anything other than that. So I'm just going to roughly cut them out first. And then it'll be deciding who's going to get what. So, yeah. Now, I don't mind if these are not straight or anything. I'm not looking for perfection on these. Yeah, I'm just, oh, look, see? I mean, that just looks beautiful on there. So So, and this one, I'm thinking that one, and then okay, I'm just gonna go around this. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect at all. You could use a trimmer if you wanted, but yeah, that's a good thing about this, about mixed media and about, you know, stash busting stuff. It really does not have to be perfect. It's however you want it to be. Right, I'm liking that. So let's just cut this last one out like so, and then yeah, perfect. Right, so I'm going to get rid of all of these. And there's Lady. So let's see if I can do this before Lady comes in the house and starts. Again, using my glue gun only because it's on and it just makes for quick work. So it's as simple as that. Oh, doesn't that look lovely? Right. And then, so making sure everything is as straight as it can be. I just want to make sure that that's sort of stuck down on that edge. There we go. Oh, it's gonna keep lifting. If I just pop that on there we go. But I don't want it to fall too flat, so I don't want this to, yeah, that should be all right. Okay, and then I'm gonna have that just actually across that bottom piece, and then this one. Yeah, I need to, what about that? Let's pop that on. I think that might be enough. Okay, that. And then our very last one. So there you go, guys. Those are my 5 tags for today. Oh, aren't they lovely? Really quick, really simple. We did it like an assembly line. So we've done it so that, you know, each part was done together, and I think sometimes that's a nice way in which we can actually you know, craft, because I just think they turn out so beautifully. I mean, look at those, aren't they just gorgeous? And yet they're all so different, so absolutely love them. Last thing that I have to do, which I haven't done, is just need to take that off there. Perfect. Now I'm happy. Right, okay, I'm going to leave you guys to it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Do check out the description box. In the description box will be where you can buy these beautiful stamps. They are the button girls from our lovely Julia, which go really, really nicely with Julia's other collections. So definitely worth having in your stash. But yeah, I will see you again in another video very soon. But until then, happy crafting, everyone. Bye.